Another day, another quarterfinal. Welcome to the Providence Invitational. This is the Wednesday match, the third quarterfinal between Crewdy and Gunther. Another first to 3-point match to decide who goes towards the semi-finals. And joining me today, and once again, during this week, we were happy to have the other participants involved. Today it's the GKPunk. Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Good to see
How's
you.
it going?
It's
Likewise.
going great here. Yeah, nice. I'm definitely wanted to have you here for at least one match, because your next match is tomorrow, so hopefully we can experience this one together and then see how it goes tomorrow. I'm sure you are excited for that one as well.
I mean, I was looking through the inventory of emotions I'm feeling, and I don't know excitement is there or not.
Probably nerves, I can imagine.
Yeah, definitely nerves. And it's the thing Gunther was mentioning. It's like, I know how to play the game. It's about showing that I can. That's basically probably will be my goal. I hope I don't look like I'm lost in the map, as I was saying.
Yeah, all that experience, I hope it goes well, but I also hope it goes well for today's two participants, Crewdy and Gunther, from your half of the bracket, so you will be also watching this match in terms of winning and playing in the semi-final. And let's get this started with a 45-minute Mumbai spin. What do we have here, Punk?
So we have the Maelstrom with a loud shotgun as the thug, silenced pistol for Vanya Shah as the dancer, and letter opener as Bollywood bodyguard for Dawood Rangan to round out the spin.
Two firearms, and the silence pistol obviously has to be loadout slot, and I think that there are so many loud weapons. The shotgun would be somewhat viable to pick up along the way. And letter opener is a unique melee item, so that's a nice twist as well.
Yeah, and it's kind of found in like an awkward spot inside the laundry office.
And I would say that
Gunther is already in.
Yeah, it may have been his default loadout. Sorry, that the silence pistol and then just some dart guns and make it quick, and or the in and Crewdy is behind now.
Yeah, he's got a shotgun out. I mean, he can get a thug in here too. This is a quick Maelstrom kill. The loud might seem intimidating at first, but he's not going for it seems like.
He set up the Maelstrom very nicely. Can just dump him without any suspicion after the loud kill. Obviously just needs a tag from a beach house or fairly anywhere else. And Crewdy with a quick replan after loading in as dancer. Will it be another start or just another loadout? He is looking at laundry start and probably picking up the letter opener at the start.
Yeah, it's the choice of letting go of Maelstrom right away. He's starting in the laundry now for the letter opener, as you said. I don't know if that's going to be too costly for him. This is, this I always commentate in on the spot stuff, but when you play, you have to make that decision during planning, which is probably the most important one. You have strats that are probably 30 seconds to a minute slower that you might initially think of, and then right as you start, you think, oh, I just swapped something out and I can get a faster strat, but then that 30-second initial loss could cost you the whole match, depending on how many times you fail.
It's a very important trade-off, yeah. Usually, or it's the most prevalent in the short maps when you...
Yeah, as you can see, yeah. Crewdy is just getting instant spotted with that. That's one of the Season 1 special, like Hokkaido starting locations.
Indeed.
You get spotted as soon as you stop blending in.
And it's probably even worse than Hokkaido, the morgue and the surgeon start. We already know it takes 3 to 4 in-game seconds to get started. I think this is much longer and takes a much longer animation to get out of, so it's a frustrating start. And he's back to dancer now. At least that's the first this guy's taken care of, and Gunther with the first kill taken care of.
Yeah,
regular
Gunther was
thug.
making really good progress there. He didn't go for the thug that was close, but he did go for one that he felt was safe. And again, it's like playing what you think is right, and I think it's a good decision that as long as he thinks he's on pace, he's definitely well ahead now. This is a good amount of lead.
Not just the one kill, but the quickness of one kill, especially here with this Mumbai spins. Off to a great start for the rookie. We have 3 rookies in the Providence Invitational. CKPunk is here one, Gunther is the other, and Hans McGee was making his first ever competitive match on Monday. But looking really good for Gunther.
Yeah, looking very good. I want to say this is the first lead for a rookie in the tournament. So
yeah, trying to think.
Gunther is playing so clean right now. He just takes distracts the laundry worker, takes the keys, opens and gets his letter opener.
Probably the quickest way to get it. The distraction into the picking up the key from the pot. Very nicely done. And now going for the free dancer disguise, wasting no time and essentially taking the quickest route to it.
Yeah, this is Gunther is on point on Mumbai. It looks like
He
no
must
missteps so far. And silence pistol, Vanya was probably the easiest kill out of the 3.
No, in fact, I need you to burn everything.
Once he exits the trespassing area, now he's fine for a while. Was a bit whoosh there, but he is looking for, I think, just a brick approach. With silence pistol in hand, Vanya would be eliminated right here. And then, of course, the good old boathouse and that area for Dawood. Crewdy, however, will use the... Is this the penthouse, I guess, the top floor of the Rengen Tower for a Dawood isolation. This guy is here, but the letter opener isn't. So that will take a bit longer to get.
Yeah, bit of a backtracking there. He has a disguise in the target, and leaving Dawood for extended periods of time is not very good because he has 3 guards that follow him.
He's taken care of. Yeah, that's... I wanted to say how many has he taken care of, but I'm not sure which 3 guards from this.
And I'm not sure if that makes a difference if he's just standing there, because I've had guards like, if you dump him down the elevator shaft, they just go to the elevator shaft and just look down. So I'm not sure if it's only the guy with the blue shirt that does the tracking or all 3 of them do. Let's just hope for Crewdy doesn't have the body found before he gets the letter opener and comes back to the top of the tower.
Yeah, might be on a timer. Gunther is on, I guess, routes and cycles after using the brick. And
takes out Rima, and again, as I am already extremely impressed with Gunther's knowledge of. Obviously, he's seen and casted hours and hours of Mumbai. Here's his second kill. Vanya shot down with the silence pistol as the dancer.
Everything looking so good for him. The disguise will be on the barge and in the boathouse, and the letter opener in his hand.
Yeah, if Dawood goes smoothly for him, this will be one of the cleanest Mumbais in any roulette match, I think.
Absolutely.
Oh, he has the snail. There's very good chance it will be a clean Dawood. Yeah. Speaking of 7 deadly sins, I am very envious of people that have the snail.
Awesome chain, yeah.
So yeah, looks like he's trying to get the food vendor. There's 2 of them.
Yeah,
Rudy's there in time for Maelstrom.
Yeah, this could be an impressive kill as well, and not too much behind, but with this 3-minute in-game time lead and 2 kills down, this is definitely Gunther's to lose. Crewdy can make nice progress.
Absolutely. And another good decision making from Gunther, dragging the body away from the entourage so they won't be able to see while they're here in front. And now the timing for the coin toss so you can snail everybody.
Has to look out for Dawood once he's entering the pipe. Then the 5 NPCs will line up in quite a way that you can bump 4 of them and let Dawood go. And then with the gold brick proximity mine, set it 4 of them and kill the 5th one.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy, and that's how potent the snail is for this specific situation. Oh, Gunther bumps Dawood though, but shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's actually really good. He's bunched them all up together and waiting for everybody to fall down. No red guns. There's the disguise. Letter opener, so it's a silent kill. Gunther, all 3 kills down. All he needs to do is walk out and exit.
First ever competitive spin under 9 minutes
Wow.
in Mumbai.
What a spin from Gunther.
Or who else could do this? Very impressive start by Gunther.
The first point for a rookie in this TPI goes to Gunther. Takes off Crewdy's pick.
Just lightning fast, and Crewdy is 6.5 minutes in, about to get Maelstrom, and just has everything else upstairs now in the penthouse. Just a couple minutes too short. Gunther, incredible, very impressive in his first map.
Very well done, 47. No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
Crewdy keeps green guns, but we'll receive now the information, yeah, and it's over anyway. Gunther takes Mumbai.
That's yeah. Yeah, there we go. Gunther is yes. That was like I said, I think that will go down as one of the cleanest Mumbai in the history of roulette.
Especially considering the circumstances. First ever map, first ever match.
Yeah. And it's it's your opponent's pick.
Okay. All right. Reset. We have a lot more Hitman to go, and we got to go to Santa Fortuna next.
Very well said. A lot more of Hitman to go, and not a shorter map to next up. Santa Fortuna. They did pick the 2 longest season 2 maps.
Yeah, and RNG picks are also long maps. If you want to see short maps, come back tomorrow after this match.
Yeah, in this tournament, all maps are predetermined. After the picks, the so-called random maps are also spun upon scheduling. So we know already that the guaranteed map number 3 is Whittleton Creek, and then it is Haven, Hokkaido, and Berlin. And we'll see how long we can go before someone reaches 3 points. But Gunther, very impressive.
Yeah, if it's somehow at 2.5. We will cast Berlin for days. I'm fine with that. I would say I've seen some Berlin lately because I've been messing around.
We'll cast Berlin until it's over, and then we take a 15-minute match and 15-minute break, and then we can pick up with your match tomorrow.
Yeah, and switch the order and play Berlin. So.
Yeah, the Berlin enthusiasts weren't happy that the 2 RNG choices were both map number 6 on Monday and today, but we will have a guaranteed Berlin tomorrow, courtesy, well, thanks to you, because you picked it against Barbecue.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, just over a day until your first match, and a day, 1 hour and 15 minutes to be exact, and that will be on Currymaker's channel. And I think I was a bit premature because I haven't heard from Curry yet, but he definitely wanted to get some random person in for tomorrow's cast. It's in the spreadsheet already, but not confirmed, so the Curry part is. So next match will be there in a day.
But it's one that has given me many troubles. This is my pick. I feel.
Everything feels so quick, but it was one of the longest maps, and then another very long map coming up, and it is a first to 3 point affair. It will definitely take at least 1 more to end, so definitely plenty of time for Crewdy to. I wouldn't even say to pick up the pace, because his Mumbai was also going very well until right,
he
the,
likes Santa Fortuna,
right when the
just
spin
not like
ended.
his,
He wasn't
said
2
that it's
kills
not
down
like
after
when
7
it's
minutes.
okay. And he changed his name in the Providence Invitational Discord.
Yeah, it
Crewdy, Santa
he had
Fortuna.
a early experimentation, which is where Gunther was kind of like, slowly making his way through the spin, and then by the time Crewdy got going, Gunther had about a 3-minute in-game time and a kill down,
Yeah,
which is what basically got to him, because Gunther finished at 9 minutes, and then Crewdy was 7 minutes into his.
it sounds about right, and I think Gunther would have had the in-game time win either way, but would have been very close. Of course, they wouldn't have known it's much
Yeah, and
closer,
Gunther
but
just doesn't make any mistake there. Like, he doesn't miss the coin toss. He doesn't forget to drag the food vendor away. It was always gonna be difficult if, I don't know, even if Crewdy had a perfect start. I'm not really sure if Gunther wasn't gonna finish first.
yeah. Now let's see if these will somehow turn around and Crewdy will look even better on Gunther's pick, because here's the second spin
Yeah.
of the day. Rico Delgado, explosive weapon as elite guard, Jorge Franco, SMG as band member, and Andrea Martinez, fiberwire as the drug lab worker.
Ooh, live Andrea and no early kill because of the disguise being at the other side of the map.
Yeah, I don't really see Cookafil start either to get the worker and rush Andrea. I think that has to be second cycle. There's just no way you want to run through the map just because of that.
Yeah, this might be one of those, but Jorge's kill kind of makes it awkward because he's like smack dab in the middle because of the band member.
Yeah.
Some back and forth is required now, whether you want to go bring the drug lab out, get Andrea, take the band member, and go back to Jorge. We'll have to wait and see. But Gunther is starting Cookafil, once again starting first.
And it may make sense for not only Andrea, but could see a Jorge isolation in mind with a quick seeker shot, perhaps. I didn't see the agency pickup yet. Gets the disguise either way.
She went crazy like I've never seen before.
And a couple options with Jorge. None passing, so no peekaboo, but can get inside. Seeker shot will be a bit too late here though. Crewdy starting with Rico isolation, and I think that's one aspect of Rico which hasn't been mentioned. The disguise is far away, but a remote silent kill means it might just be a disguise grab and a breacher pop, and looks like an isolation or Crewdy.
Yeah, looks like he managed to get it with the toss distraction, but the guard comes in, and that's too long. That's why I think the strategy to use was to have Rico see you trespass in there.
Yeah,
Gunther
that's...
wow. Gunther gets a running shot on Jorge.
But he is routing towards Gunther. I'm not sure if that was the plan or not. Hesitation, pauses. He can try to make this one work, but it's not what you want to see with the seeker shot. And Crewdy changing it up. If Rico turns around in the right way, then... Oh, just about the coach just passing.
Just a bit too much there. So Gunther with the complete replan, it seems like he's gonna be completely rethinking, rerouting his start possibly.
He was probably considering the timings of this first ISO and kill, and I think nothing changed in the end. It remains Cookafil with the seeker. Probably just took some mental notes of the timings, for example. Looks like he's going for the seeker very early, so it may just be a earlier seeker shot.
Oh, and Rico,
Wow.
where is he going?
What's
Hello?
happening?
Is he going to complain for a weapon? But what weapon did he throw?
Might have been a breacher, if that was a throw, but
Oh,
why would
yeah.
he go to the 19th closest guard? That doesn't make sense.
It's
For a second, I thought Rico turned into main start Rico, where I think the cutscene makes him stay longer near the gate, or is that only contracts mode? I'm not sure. But there will be another peekaboo attempt for Crewdy, and for Gunther, he needs to get rid of these two guards in some way, because it is the unfortunate bathroom, I think. That's how it could be said.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. He's managed to take both of those guards out, and he's gonna knock out Jorge as well. Just a little bit of body maneuvering would allow him to work with this. He is dragging the body closer towards the patrolling guards.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, they forgot about it.
Not enough.
Really good. He
yeah.
stood up as soon as he heard something, I think, and that's wasn't long enough.
Yeah, if
Well
that's
done.
any longer, it's a bushler, and they probably were closer to the bodies. I was also astonished that they didn't see the Coca Field guard. Not in
Yeah,
the bushes,
they don't
but
see
of
the
course,
guard, actually.
yeah.
I was messing around with that. They don't see that if it's there. Oh, Gunther leaving his breaching charge behind. He wants to get a quick Rico Seeker, but he misses it. Now, what's gonna happen? Looks like he was on a timer. Hopefully he hasn't lost his breaching charge. Oh, he's going for a knockout on this guard.
And
Gunther
through the bushes with him, and
falls
probably
on
get
this
the
man.
breacher as well. Crazy threat so far, and yeah, the breacher is a good question where it is going to be.
I still don't think he has it. Yeah, he's going back for it, maybe? No, I have no idea what Gunther is thinking right now.
Yeah, now that he's late for the early seeker, he can still go for the later one, but instead changes into the drug lab worker, which is also trespass in disguise, but I think it's just Andrea in mind now. 3 minutes, it's a long run, and probably second cycle peekaboo could work out, but lots of hesitation for the time being. Is it possible he just never had a breacher though? Because there's the replan and the
No, he had it. He
yeah,
he threw it for the mansion guard that he knocked out. Yeah, there it is. Remote breaching charge.
He was so he didn't have it in inventory. Oh, the fiber wire.
Fiber wire.
Missing. Oh. We were too preoccupied with the breaching charge, but the other mandatory item was missing.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, again, this is kind of reverse now. Crewdy slowly made his way through. He's got that 3-minute lead that Gunther had in Mumbai, and he's got the band member.
Yeah, Rico set up already with the silenced, well, relatively silenced breacher kill. So that's one kill set up, and then it is time to go and meet Jorge. Whatever the timing will be, I think about 4 minutes, 4:30 when he gets there. Yeah, Santa Fortuna is right before the first map in the trilogy, Mumbai, which is the first with measuring tape and I think no earphones, but at least on map alternatives for fiber wire, so Gunther had to replan. Crewdy making his way to the Coca field, just getting rid of cameras, not the whole system, so needs to be dodging it a bit. Also yellow grounds to be taken care of.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go for the Jorge kill. Now, if you use the Seeker, you'll want him outside. It looks like he's actually in a good spot for the more convenient toilet.
Indeed, no mini-map, but definitely indication of being a hostile area as the band member, so needs to stand in tall bushes for a seeker shot, but I think he's looking for a peekaboo or... No, he has to be the agency pickup here. It's hard for us to guess, but
Yeah,
Seeker.
Gunther is here early. He's trying to get a peekaboo on Rico. This is some crazy stuff, man.
Oh, that should hit.
Wow, that's a long and draggy peekaboo there, but it works out, looks like.
And the big shot for Crewdy, I think the second one should hit, the first one definitely didn't. That animation ending and hunted for Gunther, seen by the guard above.
He was trying to drag him all the way. You can leave him safe closer to the little tiny wall, but yeah, any dragging. That's if you got those party people there, as well as the guard who's got Haven Island visions.
Yeah, it's a great idea, and it works with the right amount of lures, but sadly it didn't work out this time. Update on Crewdy though, he missed both of his seeker shots, so that's also a big obstacle for him, and he also missed the peekaboo window to get him outside in some way.
Oh man, this he's gonna try to take the shot while he's moving. Obviously has a risk of getting spotted through the other window. You guys were mentioning closed windows, and this is not one of them.
Yeah, not this one. And with a silenced pistol, he can make a distraction and a live SMG kill for Crewdy. Target lockdown though.
Oh no! SMG does like 0 damage. Well, guard just hurt that, and they're outside. If he can figure out a way to go in and hide that body, somebody's coming in from the other side. Nobody still entered the hut.
Will they enter the
hut? Are they gonna come down?
Question, yeah. That's incredible.
Wow.
A target lockdown, this will take long, but will they check in on the target who is now not alive either? They don't go in there by default, by their routes.
I want to say one of those guys that are close to the barrels will walk diagonally through the room and go out the doors. But maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they'll just disperse. Also, an interesting choice for a drug lab worker for Crewdy.
It might just be the safer one actually, because these are all tall bushes here.
Yeah, the generator one is safe until the game decides it's not anymore. So.
Yeah, I had yellow suspicion bar with the one there. So I think both are good choices. Probably down to personal preference. Crewdy is still with yellow guns, and I'm starting to think that he's in the clear, and the incredible first
I think, yeah, unbelievable. So all those shots turned into almost like a triple shot, I think. But the guard decided to route outside. Whoa, this is no Rico's spots. Gunther gonna force another replan.
Almost gets it done. I think if he gets behind the cover with green guns, it will have been an almighty peekaboo, and Rico is definitely isolated, but it wasn't meant to be, and now 8-minute lead for Crewdy.
Yeah, 8-minute lead with an incredible Jorge kill. Now that might kind of lower his lead a little bit, but also not, because if he restarts, he has seekers again.
That would have been down much quicker. So 1 kill and 1 setup. What he's missing is the fiber wire kill on Andrea, and I think at closing in on 9 minutes, I would want to say that the third cycle consumed is at around 11, so he doesn't have to wait a long, doesn't have to wait a lot. But I just didn't combine these words well, but Andrea should be coming back, but that's not the case, sadly. So I think Crewdy is looking for the Elite Guard disguise in the meantime, just to get the second kill out of the way.
Oh, Gunther has routed through the longer way, so he's gonna have to catch up to Rico, and it's gonna be a bit difficult. He's knocking him out here, which is safe for the time being until the guards come along.
Which is going to be tight, because I think
Oh, he should be able to make it. Wow, okay. That's another way of doing Rico. Yeah, look at this timing. Gunther has got it.
Cheeky.
These players are doing some of the most amazing things that you wouldn't expect to work.
And luckily they do work for the most part today already. The big question of Crewdy, as mentioned in chat already, will the breacher be heard? Sorry, because the way he set up Rico, the outside guards could absolutely do.
Yeah, that's always a big question. He's so Crewdy's playing it well here with getting rid of one of the guards with a weapon because even though there are bushes here, they're not safe.
Moment of truth, not really the detonation, but the 10 seconds after. And I think that's next to the car, and it is red already. So restart for Crewdy, body found by the outside guard, and all that improv, all that sick Jorge action is now.
Yeah, it's completely null and void. And just to mention Rico's spot for Gunther, he has dragged Rico back into the room. So his one should be safer.
So now it's difficult to say who is in the lead now, though, because 2.5 minute lead for Gunther, who is experimenting with a new route or new plan, I guess. And Crewdy already has the kill order set up, and he can accelerate it a lot by using the seeker or hitting the seeker.
Yeah, absolutely. This is like once they get through the middle parts, Crewdy is doing the thing Gunther just did, knocking him out. He's just gonna wait till this guy comes in, I guess. Bit different. I'm not sure if I guess the two guards at this point are the opposite side of the map, so that'll be helpful. There's gonna be corner subdue.
And probably another KO to be safe, because now he's absolutely not trusting the room with the car. Guards
they don't see it.
away.
There's
Nice.
hidden by the bush there, the maze. Yeah, he's also dragging him in the room, so it should be a lot safer there. Now Gunther has to struggle with these guards that Crewdy handled really well. Trying to get them to hear.
Hearing someone else, but I think that's just a civilian.
Oh,
So
he's okay. He shouldn't see he's actually sleeping. You can point a gun straight at his face. He doesn't see it.
Yeah, very useful. Another Rico kill, this time on Gunther's side, and turns red again.
Oh, so I guess somebody did hear that. It was too close.
That room is not safety, sadly, as others mentioned as well. It doesn't matter, it's one closed door away from everyone. Sound just doesn't want to work inside the Delgado compound.
Yeah, that's true. There is like by that museum where no audio distractions work. Ceiling shots, floor shots.
Must be related somewhat, like walls.
Yeah, this is
physics.
the 2 layers of the Haven wall's been used here, so that's why.
Basically, so now Gunther has to isolate Rico again. He's quite late, and it's crime noticed immediately.
Yeah. I want to say Mumbai spin ended with 34 minutes left on the spin timer. We're already way past that. Only 26.5 minutes left for this one.
Yeah, of course, lots of time to go still, but such a different outlook so far in the second map. Not necessarily a harder spin.
Definitely. And I mean, Andrea is usually the easiest target, but fiber wire can, as known as a GRB in the community, that's always the thing that might linger on your head. Like, let's not get the gif out of my action.
Absolutely, and it's probably the reason why it takes a bit longer for these players, because if you're not familiar with Santa Fortuna as much, then you would probably default to Andrea first. Also, almost saying no matter what, Andrea first. But the Rico setup and Andrea life kill just is such a tedious combination that it's probably having them second guess themselves.
Yeah, this is definitely throws a wrench in the plan. Gunther has moved the body, which I was gonna suggest as an option, but you said the audio doesn't work in that room, so who knows if that's gonna get heard. But it shouldn't, based off of the sound range of the breaching charge.
Yeah, I wish I had the time to rewind like 15 minutes to see how Gunther has been setting up Rico, but I think the run he lived in.
The previous one, yeah, it was close to the door where the guard comes in. This time it was close to the weapons box, which is close to the other door, but there's nobody nearby close enough to that one.
I would say.
Oh no, Crewdy.
Yeah.
Getting spotted inside the cook field. I'm sorry, I just cut you off there.
Yeah, that had to be mentioned because 5-minute run has to be restarted by Crewdy. Getting spotted while running from bush to bush in the cocoa field. So he's not just trespassing, but it is hostile area. I'm fairly sure. So it's very quick to fill in those yellow bars, and unfortunately another Rico setup for him. I would say for Gunther, it has to be on his mind that he detonated in that room and it got red guns. I think that is enough proof to finish the run with it, to have the disguise ready and detonate and exit, but that may just be wishful thinking.
Yeah, if that's not the case, we're gonna see another reset for him. He's got this nice little area for this elite guard. Once again, he's gonna do the same things he does. Also very aware of using 2 different items for 2 different distractions.
Elite guard on exiting, definitely wishful thinking. We'll see again if he turns red or not. At least we won't find out 9 minutes in, but only 3.5. Same picture in picture.
No red yet.
Same room the detonation happened in.
I think he's safe this time. Surely.
It cannot be this late. I think he's.
No, yeah, I think he's good now. Okay, yeah, he definitely rectified that immediately with the Rico moved to the other side of the room.
Probably we just have to pretend that there are no walls there, and if there are no walls, you should be fine if the body is far away, which was definitely the case, like 10 or 15 meters. The breacher cannot be heard that far away. But the same strat for Crewdy.
Kill down.
Yeah.
Yeah, same strat for Crewdy. Who hopefully it's nets him better. Both players have yellow guns. Gunther's infiltrated the coca field. Gonna go up behind probably one of the sketchiest areas. Oh no!
He just doesn't.
That area is just.
I thought it was. I thought it wasn't worth mentioning once, but I think this is the second time when Gunther gets to a close situation but doesn't sprint, and I think it's worth mentioning that he has played a lot of master roulette, master speedruns, and I think instincts tell him that he cannot run, but he should have run this time. That's the unfortunate part, because he was so close to not getting spotted.
Yeah, it was the same thing, to mention, because of the Rico situation really early into his run when he was trying to do the isolation by the water. Yeah, had he ran, he would have managed to get an incredible peekaboo as well as not get spotted while doing it.
Exactly.
It definitely is. It's an instinct, and it's also might be like, you know, when you're moving away from the suspicion meter, if you slow it down, the bar moves slower. It might also be a thought process of that.
Hmm.
But in that situation, you're absolutely right. You have to run, and because the meter gets canceled once you're concealed.
Yeah, and you just want to get to that position as quick as possible. Something to remember before the next match, but Gunther with a setup. Once again, Rico should be far away, but it's been such a chaotic 25 minutes. Nothing is
Yeah,
certain
that kill
anymore.
should be safe. The funny part was he hit E to open the door. He went inside the closet. I can totally relate to that.
He's first, but certainly not the last. So, I guess the lucky part for us is that they are always at different parts of the mission, and after one finishes the setup, the other is already quite a few ways into the mission. And Crewdy once again with a Jorge kill now into the coca fields, trying to not get spotted. It is now
Yeah, he's going right.
Yeah, 1-all in terms of getting spotted in the coca field. Definitely not want to take the lead here.
Is that gonna be the tiebreaker?
Yeah, best of 7 of that.
Whoever got spotted less gets the point. 0.1 extra points.
Could work out, but Crewdy is in the clear. Once again, it's a bit sketchy with the whooshes, but he is on his way to that agency pickup. And it will be the same lineup which he missed twice before, but if he will aim even more upwards, then that should honestly be a hit.
Yeah, second shot at the Seeker. Obviously, he can dedicate all of his Seeker loadout for that. He doesn't have to worry about Seekering. But obviously, having an extra one could help out in case you feel like you want to move things along.
And actually, he doesn't look at Jorge. He's looking at the helicopter pilot and the shed as well. He liked his isolation, and I wonder if he'll do it live again, or was that any
yeah,
sort of
he's gonna.
improvisation?
It definitely looked like an improvisation. I mean, I really. Oh no, Gunther.
That is Jorge Frank,
Head turn got to him.
Guerrilla Cartel's chief chemist.
It was the same strategy which both players have done quite a few times already, but this time the head turns were unkind to Gunther and got an unconscious witness from the elite guard. So it is back to the start for him, and now 6 minutes, which is how much Crewdy is in front by.
Now, if Crewdy gets a clean headshot here, he doesn't even have to worry about. Yeah, he does.
Confirmed down. Nice work.
No panic. This time a lot cleaner. He definitely liked that strat he did, and
Yeah. You know why? Because he didn't replan. He kept the Seeker in his hand, but thought, I like this one, I'll try this again.
yeah, he had faith, and it was a good strategy. I mean, the biggest part of it is Jorge taking that shot as a distraction and not just going panicking or going lockdown. If that works out, this is pretty huge for Crewdy here. Gunther back at the start again.
Yeah, gets the second disguise, and we'll probably get back to those two infamous elite guards for the breacher disguise. As Gunther finishes the setup, and it's going to also get the village disguises, band member and then elite guard, as you've seen before.
Yeah, we kind of seen the strats in bits and parts. This is Crewdy's run to lose at this point, based off of where Gunther is.
Yeah, half a point each for both. leaving them a bit closer to the finish, but still would be a guaranteed 2 maps away. But Crewdy is really looking to tie this up. Looking at Andrea, but also looking at this elite guard, and I think with 8-minute timing, Andrea will be leaving soon, so that's a lot of waiting for Crewdy.
Yeah, Crewdy is gonna do the same thing as he did last time. He's giving up his seeker because, well, who needs it anymore? Jorge's dead.
Yeah. Unfortunate,
And,
but you cannot use it on Andrea when she's outside. When she's in the village, she'll never go to a convenient place.
Yeah, I don't imagine taking a gamble at a seeker shot in the village. She'll probably end up in front of like 18 other people.
Although this has been such a match that I wouldn't be surprised to see this work.
Yeah, Crewdy gets one of the things where she goes in the mansion or something.
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Crewdy comes too close, cancels the distraction because of the checkpoint enforcement. Gunther making sure he's behind.
Going for the same NPC. Going to look the same for about 3 to 5 seconds. Gunther gets the kill and changes back into band member. Crewdy has more issues with the elite guard, and I wonder how far away this weapon box is on Crewdy's side, because
It's not that far. It's up the second floor of a building, I think.
then it might become a factor soon enough. Looks out for the elite.
Oh, gets it. He's still not here. I guess there's more than enough time for you to stop him from multiple times. And there's a Rico kill. Now this is huge for Crewdy. 2 kills down, got the third disguise.
Crewdy stays yellow. The second kill is a clear. So now it is just Andrea and the evidence box.
Gunther's gonna try this again. At least watch out for the Coca Field guard. He's still walking and gonna get spotted once again for walking. Replan. He's bringing the seeker. So I guess the reason he was going that way was to run straight to his seeker instead of, going to the right and going around the Coca Field.
I think so too. I think the or was it, because now he didn't change agency pickup slots, but now it's a construction site or main start for that. So
He has to hit this camera. Bullet impact notice.
triple shot.
Oh, and then a distraction. Oh no. Triple shot now on the guard inside. This is gonna be tricky. He's gonna try to do a target lockdown on Andrea. He gets a shot on like the 5th shot.
Oh wow.
Peekaboo opportunity lost because of that.
And he has to be hopeful not much more is lost. Peekaboo and a couple minutes. He has to wait this out. 12.5 minutes to go. 11.5 into his run. He knows this is it. He has to get this. He has to wait for Andrea to calm down, which might be minutes. So many guards around.
Yeah, that's what, 4 guards. Oh, and at least he's hiding in the bushes. They are investigating all over the place. Might gonna panic the 6th guard or 5th guard. No, he's still doesn't care.
It would be really scary if they started to run even further inside towards these bushes. But I think, yeah, we can hear them say that they are in the okay, and I think they will calm down now. But where will Andrea be after all this?
Yeah, her being closer to where she was going to go, I don't imagine she'll just run back down the stair and continue her cycle. Maybe she will.
Haven't been in this situation, to be honest. And she's walking down.
She is going down the stairs to continue her cycle.
I wonder, so...
Or she forgot about this part, skipping it. It's either that.
I would say both.
Yeah, she's
are
going back to the
fine.
mirror, looks like.
I think she wants to complain first.
Oh, no.
She's going to the conference room.
Conference. Well, this could work out. Paola's nowhere nearby.
Oh, but now Andrea is now leaving the
Oh, but
conference room.
she's going back
Facing
through the door. What's happening, Crewdy?
Oh my goodness, this is incredible.
What version of Santa Fortuna is this?
And now Andreas is out of the building.
She skips it. She just speed runs through her cycle because you wasted time doing a lockdown.
No way.
Oh man. Now the whole part of her outside cycle needs to be dealt with. Crewdy can go back and pick up a seeker, but again, like you mentioned earlier, seekering her outside is not very viable.
Oh, Andreas still being weird, like phasing back.
What
and
was that
forth.
side turn?
Yeah. This is going to be very awkward, but for Crewdy, he has to look at the time remaining. Just over 10 minutes to go. There is no Jorge strategy which can speed this one up to be under 10. Under match pressure. So he just has to be ready for that peekaboo and get the kill down, and he can exit. But that's his only condition.
He has enough time for Andreas' cycle to come back to the compound and do the window peekaboo that the suit start you do. Meanwhile, Gunther gets his Rico kill once again. Got the band member heading back to the coca field. If nothing changes, he will get spotted once again.
Yeah, but he did replan in some ways. I'm not sure what will be or what was in his agency pickup previously. After
He
the
just
replan,
moved
he has
the
a
seeker somewhere else.
Yeah.
He moved the seeker somewhere else. So he is gonna go right this time, because the reason he was going left was so he was gonna grab a seeker. Because ideally you want to be on the right side, because that's where the good bathroom is for Jorge.
Yeah. 4 minutes, he will have a perfect timing for Jorge, and he may have a kill in just over a minute. And then it is Andrea, the same situation, waiting for her cycle. Oh man. I think both can finish in the last 9 minutes, but who will finish first?
Yeah, and this is definitely the run they're doing right now is most definitely the last real attempt at the spin. A restart here is basically a draw if both restart.
Yeah, you can't win outright, and Gunther is really desperate for that seeker shot. He hits the guard first try, so that will be the less viable bathroom for Jorge, even if that second one hits. But at least that's one less guard to take care of. But moment of truth for Crewdy. Peekaboo opportunity, 16 minutes into his run now. That was quite short. That wasn't strong enough.
Oh no, now she's gonna... If she gets too close to the desk, you can't do it. Got an SMG too, so you can't do the bullet distraction. Oh, it gets it though. Perfectly timed this time. That was a lot more nerve-wracking than the previous one.
Very was it?
Window is way shorter.
And if this little scream wasn't heard, it may have been. It is sometimes.
This should paralyze the cartel.
He might have closed the door in time. He did indeed.
And with the body
Dodges
hidden
the two windows.
and green guns with all 3 kills down, this is looking like a Crewdy win finally. But what a Santa Fortuna map this was.
Wow, incredible. Gunther, meanwhile, struggling to get the other guard's attention to do anything. Again, a bit too late for him to catch back up because Crewdy is about to exit. No bench.
Yeah, Gunther.
Yeah, we're tied back up. 40
40
minutes into the spin. Gunther got his second kill.
And this would have been... So with this delay, I think it would have been really awkward for Gunther after this point, because gets the disguise by 7, he has to run, he might have been just late for Andrea as well, so in the end not extremely close, but a crazy exciting last 40 minutes. And the 1-1 tie.
Yeah, it's a... Yeah, it was a very messy Santa Fortuna, so I mean, And Gunther doesn't have to really feel that bad about losing this one. I mean, even though it was his pick, and his Mumbai was so clean, and he's now into the RNG picks. This is where we'll see who's actually more practiced. Obviously, RNG maps now known to the players after the match has been confirmed.
Yeah, they had a couple of days of practice, but I've seen Gunther practice even longer for the 30 maps of the map pool. Also, another twist of this tournament is that all 8 participants had the option. Well, we asked them to ban one map each, and of course there were some overlaps. Dartmoor getting some love by 2 people, and Colorado by 3. So we found 5 maps to be eliminated from the map pool, leaving with 13 for this tournament.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface,
So no maps which I guess anyone hates, but a bit shorter map pool this time, starting in Whittleton Creek and then once again going to Haven as map number 4, which is now guaranteed to be in this tournament.
Oh yeah, that could be a match. That's definitely whoever wins this. If there is a winner, that winner will be on match point. The next map win is a win. That's going to be an interesting quote-unquote decider point, because guy on the back foot, you have to, pull it together and tackle Haven.
Indeed, and you probably don't want to be behind going into Haven, the tournament live.
Yeah, this is a shout out to RR1 having a Whittleton Creek decider, was it?
Yes.
So this is a very important map. It's a middle of the pack map that can be problematic with certain conditions, but it's mostly very standard.
And I think it's these disguises which Crewdy is practicing.
Yeah, the politicians.
Yeah, those can be the more interesting part.
Very, very expensive politicians take there. A trank and a snail. But everybody's down there. He can also get a police deputy. So there's a lot of disguises you can get out of that.
Yeah, lots of minimal whooshes. Not sure how else to say it when the suspicion meter starts going off but doesn't immediately fill. For Crewdy, also this was a double secure. He's ready for the 1 in 400 spin where it's politician and his assistant.
Oh, yeah.
Chat is ready.
That's.
I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy. Can't say that I do.
I think both players have the snail. I'm not sure if Gunther is accustomed to that specific way of isolating those two.
So he was very proficient with the Dawood isolation with the snail, but if it comes to the less known maps or the maps that they didn't pick, I guess there is still a difference between the first two and the rest. We'll see if it will be used on both sides or not. Just under 3 minutes, and we did start with 2 sweeps, so this is nice to see a more closer score. I think the matches were both closer than the score suggests. Both 3-0s were maps which could have been won by the losing player, but eventually didn't, so that was unfortunate. But now we are guaranteed at least 4 maps with the potential of course, 6 still on the table.
Yeah, already closer, and we'll have a different score. Crewdy's RR record has a 50% win here, so we'll have to see. That experience will help him play here. Obviously, the snail thing he showed shows that he has a lot of experience.
He is ready for whatever is thrown in terms of disguises. We'll see the kill methods, of course, and those can be perhaps even trickier.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it's like not standard stuff, or it could just be Nolan Cassidy electrocution, and then you don't even have to do anything, basically.
Unless you forget it. It's the
That's
Sierra
true.
Sniper thing.
I remember seeing. No, I've seen Nolan electrocution being avoided like that too. Like
Mhm.
the mailbox wasn't being used, and players frantically looking for a puddle of some sort.
It's doable, and one of my favorite moments was seeing a is it fire hose? Is it fire? These red things on the street.
Oh yes, absolutely. I remember that from the fire hydrant kill
Fire hydrant, yes, indeed.
was incredible. Nice improvisation there,
So Whittleton has lots
and the
to
fact
offer.
that the guard didn't see it.
Yeah, those can be great. 30 seconds, and it has been a great match indeed so far. Going at least 2 more. Whittleton being the appetizer for Haven, I feel like. But we do need someone to get the 2-1 lead. These matches, of course,
Yeah, I really
points to be distributed.
with Santa Fortuna being conquered, I really don't see Whittleton Creek ending in a draw, but who knows?
Yeah.
7 more minutes and it would have been a draw in Santa Fortuna.
But it is a 1-1 tie, and third spin is here. Janus Scissors Exterminator. Nolan Cassidy Consume Poison as Politician. Crewdy with the advantage already.
Yeah, there's that politician. Now, consumed for Nolan. That's a little bit tricky, I guess.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Other than the serving and the fumigator, is there anything else?
No, it's the serving and the fumigator. I need to check something because might have been.
That's well. Gunther is he's gotta grab the disguise before we turn around. He grabs it. Yeah, now to figure out Nolan Cassidy consumed poison.
So we are going to get a respin actually. I need to explain something to the chat, which is we operate with a different rule set, partially because of the new players, partially because of kill viability and competitive integrity and whatnot. And actually Consume Poison Nolan is on the list, so this should not have been a spin on our end. So
this is a banned condition?
This is a banned condition in the Providence Invitational, along with a couple others, which this is not Colorado Fire level or Dubai Fire type of drag,
but yeah, I understand. It's yeah, that's why you can probably tell from a little bit of confusion in my voice that Nolan consumed is not something I practiced. So yeah, this so it should be a respin then.
Yeah, it is, and now it is a respin. So it is partially for you guys, so that it's shorter kill list to prepare, and the ones that on the list, if I can find it again, we have compiled it. Start Fire for Sean, Penelope Ezra, Fire for Jorge, Consume Poison and Fall for Nolan, Fire for the Dubai targets, Consume Poison and Falling Objects for Imogen. These are kills which are so one of the kind and just on a bit higher level than in most other kills. So we wanted to shorten the practice for the tournament, as well as giving it a fresher outlook. So it's a bit less tedious with the shorter map pool as well. So it is unfortunate. I did give the thumbs up to the stream without realizing, so that is also me. But we apologize for the delay, and we'll wait until Gunther is aware, and then new timer will start.
Yeah, Gunther is definitely very much into it.
Yeah, it is by no means a impossible kill, and he's
Yeah, absolutely
showcasing
not. I
the
mean,
way
I
with-
didn't mention he is even doing it. That's probably the easier way of doing it. Otherwise, you have to deal with everybody inside Nolan Cassidy's house.
yeah, as long as the disguise is set up on the other side of the fence, then you do have the kill. Alternatively, if you fumigate with 2 different type of poison, then you have Nolan down, but it is just not fine for us for now, in these circumstances at least. So hopefully, if another ping went out, yeah, that is the case. So Gunther reacted. Okay, nice.
Wait a minute. I just got my consume poison.
There you go. And this one is fine now because okay. So with that out of the way, we should have a short timer or whatnot, and as soon as both are ready, then this third map will be actually underway. Yeah, just under 2 minutes.
Monitors up, and I'm only checking Discord in between maps, so I wasn't really focused on that. Sorry if I was holding anything up. Alright, minute 50.
Yeah, I think
50
it's
till
understandable.
the real spin begins. Okay, let's
Once the
put
spin
this
is
back
going,
to
we
the
don't
shooter then.
can't really expect players to be reacting.
kinda
Also,
my
the
default
you got
thing.
mail would be a nice system too.
I was feeling pretty
Use
good
as
about
well,
the setup
but,
and stuff.
for
I didn't
now we
really
have
an
this.
egress in terms of, like, how
Give them a
they did it.
Discord call. Yeah, so another spin for another life, and hopefully we'll get something interesting again, like the politician or the mailman.
Yeah, it's a complete respin, so everything is on the table again, obviously.
Gunther's standard loadout here is a lockpick, a dart gun, and a seeker. It looks very Sasso-y.
Mm.
But yeah, 30 seconds till spin number 2 for Whittleton Creek.
That's one way to get up the number of spins in a match, and to extend the
that's it.
timer.
Infraflow just wanted to have more numbers next to the... I mean, gonna get a Whittleton Creek tomorrow, man.
When is it for you? It is... Oh, it's guaranteed, obviously, number 1 tomorrow.
Yeah, map number 1.
So, there's the cut, and we are back with map number 3 now.
The consume poison over to Janus.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact same kill, or disguise for Janus, the exterminator, but the kill has been moved over from Cassidy. Has been given the explosive accident as the Hammer Green, also known as Spencer by his first name. I don't know where I was going with that, but I think that was okay.
So this is how I think we realized at the same time, because we were started to talk about consume poison, and I loaded in the Janus consume poison paragraph and just didn't apply to Nolan in the last spin, but now it is the case. And
Fast load from Gunther. He's already in. He's got himself a muffin. This is I usually don't like projecting my strats into it, but I really like that one that I showed you the other day, and I would totally try to do that here.
yeah,
Nolan explosive accident, but obviously Nolan, you can just drive by him, but Spencer is somebody that Nolan can... He's a super enforcer too.
yeah, just for everyone else, you used the car in front of the Cassidy property, and I think it was a duck or a micro explosive, but anyway,
Micro explosive, yeah.
the micro and luring Cassidy.
If I get the spin
next to it.
tomorrow, you'll see it happen. Oh no, Gunther!
Wow. Wall hack.
The whole infiltration for inside Janice's house was very awkward there for Gunther. He had to wait at the bush for the guard with the cigarette for a while and then gets in through the bathroom. Crewdy, though, starting in Batty's garden and then securing Spencer's disguise immediately with the generator.
Gunther with the silent assassin like so the Sasso like loadout combined with the Sasso start and remains in his suit for long. Opts for a different part of the fence and will probably take not as long. He jumps.
Oh, this time he's gonna get caught by the camera. That's something in Whittleton Creek that will catch you off guard because there's literally only 2 houses with cameras and probably 3 cameras total that are relevant that can spot you.
So now the advantage grows. It's almost 2 minutes for Crewdy now, who just wanted to secure the green disguise, gets back to the Janus property as exterminator. We'll have to dodge this Janus guard, who has
Definitely optimized, but he has to get the scissor. Wait, no. Why am I thinking scissors was last time? Consumed poison is a kind of a timing-based kill, so he can just. This is almost like a double remote kill, sort of.
which are both going to end up live in some sort. I would imagine, but yeah, I can see that happen.
Double live remote kills. Oh, that's a flying briefcase. Gunther ducks away to the left as it flies.
Wow, how did he get away with that?
It was a.
Ooh, another big one. Playing it fire, but gets the poison set up. What? Crewdy cannot get the same because Gunther is also an enforcer. Gunther giving Gunther the edge.
Yeah, it's Gunther. Yeah, that's. Yeah, he's paid off.
Yeah, it's
that's a replan for Crewdy now.
It's interesting because it did work out for the most part. This type of timing would have been close-ish, but nothing that you can't manage, and you are usually faster on the retries. Remains with the petty start. Oh, and Gunther gets compromised by the runner, Amelia, I think it's her name.
Was that the runner?
It was the lady.
Either way, she sees, she just sees, that was, I was gonna mention, but he just hit subdue so quickly it couldn't get to it. That, yeah, you have to get him in the bush. I think he looked through his inventory to see if he had a trank, and he hovered over the seeker and went for the subdue there. Not the same case as Rico or that mansion guard he knocked out, which wasn't seen.
Well,
very minuscule amount of lead for Crewdy in terms of in-game time, but strategy-wise, it might be more optimized for him.
And we did talk about the Mumbai spin being over so quickly. Ooh, this could be another rip for Gunther, and it is. And this is now almost guaranteed to take longer than Mumbai as well, if that was a 10-minute-ish spin. 6 minutes.
Yeah, I remember seeing 34 or something left on the clock.
Yeah, Crewdy needs.
Yeah, because you're guaranteed to wait till around 3 minutes for Janus. And then the clue grabbing and Nolan and all the disguises.
Yeah, it is possible to route it with quick Nolan kill to be Janus as the second kill, and then you have some amount of clues remaining, and then make it out 250 and a bit. But I guess in tournament version it should be perfectly fine to start with the Janus kill and just set up as much as you can in the meantime.
Yeah, Spencer's disguise kind of makes it so you don't have to go down to Janus's basement for that photograph clue.
Yeah, good knowledge if you... or knowledge coming handy if you know that. Same type
Oh,
of
another
clue.
flying briefcase for Gunther. Yes, it works out once again. Conveniently, a spot for him to hide while the briefcase hits him flush in the face.
A carbon copy of last run, another flying briefcase, another close whoosh, but I think Gunther was expecting both of these now and gets the consume set up.
I imagine he will be a lot more careful this time for the exterminator disguise. Crewdy has 2 clues down. Both targets still up.
Question in chat, and I thought that Janus would be jacked to the garage from the ground floor, from inside. If it's a fall for Janus and he's found outside the property, he's dragged down to the basement, but shouldn't be the case with consumed. Crewdy with the consumed kill and Gunther going safe with the exterminator, using the distraction. Checking Janus where he's at. Should be about 3-minute timing without anything triggered.
That is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence.
Yeah, and Crewdy with his
Trying to protect Janus.
Spencer disguise ready to go. There's a letter, he picks it up, that's in the end of the clue stuff. Oh wait, no, he picked up the photograph, so he actually has to... No, that is
No,
it.
he's 3 out
Okay,
of 3.
sorry.
I wasn't sure either. But yeah,
But there's a... Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, Gunther had the adventures in the basement. I think Crewdy just...
Gunther went for the propane tank inside Smith's house. That's a bit of a detour.
And that is Nolan Cassidy taken care of.
But
I suppose it works out because he was going to wait for the consumed kill anyway, and then the clues. But we won't see a finish from Gunther because Crewdy gets the breacher drop to drive by on Nolan, and that's 2 kills down and the finish. And now Crewdy has the 2-1 lead.
going into Haven, this is massive. So Crewdy can't afford to lose Haven. Luckily for Gunther, he wasn't trespassing as the exterminator. He kind of botched the throw with his propane tank.
Yeah, most of the disguises, that's a rip. But it is still a map loss for him, of course, and now Crewdy has a match point going into Haven.
Yeah, lots of room for him to breathe now with that, like I said, Whittleton Creek being one of the medium maps, shorter maps that, and if you can just take a whole point with it, with the match point, it should be a huge sigh of relief for him. And Gunther now down 2 maps. He's lost 2 in a row after his early Mumbai win, which feels like ages ago at this point.
Yeah. But it's far from over. I think this map also shown that whoever has the most composure and the fewer restarts should be able to take the map, and if it's Gunther again, then we are poised for a map 5.
Yes, let's go Gunther. Only saying that so we can see a 2-2.
Already the closest match, and still a couple opportunities to make it longer. A tie would make it 2.5 to 1.5. Would be nice to stay it out. But from then, Gunther can still take Hokkaido, and then we would be going into the last map, which would be a no time limit actual decider in Berlin.
Yes, let's go. That's a very slim chance of that happening, but if that happens, that'll be something else.
Yeah, I think that's the more realistic map number 6, because the other one would be Gunther winning Haven and then a Hokkaido tie, which just doesn't seem to happen.
Yeah, definitely. Hokkaido tie is probably unheard of. I'm sure it's the stats there, somebody, because I didn't think there was any Marrakesh ties, and then I saw, like, was it you who also had one?
I had one,
I
yeah.
know somebody had.
2020
Yeah, I was like,
World
wait,
Cup.
how is... What?
So it's much easier with 30 minutes, but it was
Yeah, I was
me
gonna say,
failing for
it was a
half
30
an
minute.
hour. It was a Klaus fall, just didn't want to click, and once it did, I get a wall hack. So it's that kind of situation.
Yeah.
It's the story you can tell when
Absolutely, that's a
the
classic
Haven tie,
Hitman story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Haven, I hope you can sit through your PTSD.
As long as it doesn't happen to them, I'm happy.
Yeah, can be very intimidating, so I'm very curious to see how both of these guys tackle this. I mean, the Mumbai was super clean from Gunther. Santa Fortuna both struggled, I would say, about equal amount. It's just different times when they restarted out. Gunther looked like he was gonna finish his final run too.
It was very close in the end. Well, compared to the total spin time, because it was more than half an hour.
Yeah, this one, depending on the spin, like if it's Tyson live or loud or something, or like Tyson fall, that'll be very interesting. Yeah, whoever can handle this map. Obviously, Crewdy winning would mean that's the end of this match, but Gunther can put it to for another one.
Yeah, just so many different Haven spins. You can see it from the Tyson gimme to anything live, which would probably mean a second cycle shenanigans, whether it's the peekaboo, the server lore, or the triple lore outside. That's always a nice diversion. And then of course the Tyson accidents would be the third category, which are also unique. But we will have our answer in 15 seconds. I know the spin and it is legal, so it will be your turn to read it out and confirm that it's legal. Should be a good Haven.
Yeah, we have Loud Pistol as the tech crew for Tyson Williams, explosive weapon as the Villa Guard for Stephen Bradley, and a silenced assault rifle in a suit for Ludmila Vetrova. So Loud Kill, I called that one for Tyson. Might throw a wrench into the spin, but Ludmila and Stephen are very, very on the easier scale of difficulty for kills. Stephen is a free kill, basically, if you have a Seeker.
Yeah, I think that will obviously remain in the loadout, and perhaps a Breacher will join, but it is worth noting that the car bomb is in the Villa security hub for some back and forth, but it's probably a Crewdy-like suit start which works better than a Villa start, which is seen so often.
Tech Crew is a disguise that is closer to Tyson, so it wouldn't really be that bad if you were to get that kill and then do the quote-unquote standard Haven, come out of the Villa, get Steven, get Ludmilla. But both players opting to start suit. Crewdy starting in the default. Gunther is starting in the Shark Hut and going for a long-range Seeker on Ludmilla. I don't know how practiced this is. Looks like he hit that. He didn't even bother checking.
This is his second try, and he was very confident about it, while the first try he was restarting after some hesitation, and we can see her move to the Doctor's Hut now. And this is actually a very nice place for Ludmilla. It's much less wall hacky, however with no crowbar it's a bit more difficult, and Gunther will just
shoot through the glass. Oh, Gunther, you madman. Gets his first kill down, so does Crewdy. He used a lockdown as Ludmilla runs through the hut, knocks her out. Ooh.
This is not the end of the kill for Gunther though, however, because the doctor will route inside that bathroom. So what you would need to do here is, I think, yeah, get back this silence AR and use the hatch from downstairs and just vault back up.
Oh no,
Gunther
that's one of those
doesn't
doors
realize.
he could have definitely fixed that, but yeah, he didn't realize you can't open sliding doors with a gun. Crewdy with the missed seeker shot on Steven gets the second one though. That means nothing for Ludmilla. Oh wait, sorry, Ludmilla is dead, so it doesn't matter.
It also means 1 Calmer shot remaining, because I think that was then 2 dart guns and 3 seeker shots in total. So now Gunther with an apple in his hand. Oh, but I wonder how else he will approach this, because it seems so similar this time again.
What's the difference?
Will he just wait for these 2 NPCs to come outside and just rush in through the door, which is still open? I think
That
really
looks
the
like
case.
that's what he's gonna do. Very, very interesting here. He makes it through.
Open door
Wow.
and dump.
Alrighty then.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like he's got it. Doctor thinks he's the gun as well.
Let's hope
Crewdy.
that gun doesn't cause any issues. It's 200 meters away, but 1 kill each, and Crewdy will get this Steven ISO down in the kill very shortly. There's the breacher, and the red guns will turn green in just a moment after detonation. Just need to find a place.
Hope that it actually places and doesn't switch. There we go. Gets the kill. Back to green guns.
One more target to go.
No non-target casualty.
Always nice, and Gunther is just a bit behind thanks to the restart, but gets the first seeker shot on Steven, and we'll have a very similar kill in about a minute. Just the fact that Crewdy is ahead will put advantage to him, obviously.
Crewdy is ahead with a legal disguise for the villa, so he can go ahead and set up Tyson. He's definitely well ahead for Tyson's second cycle projection room, which is like around 7 minutes.
And I do wonder what else needs to be done, apart from the disguise and the ISO and KO of 3 people. You can't make it soundproof without additional KOs, which would be the 2 maids in Ludmilla's bedroom. Crewdy is on an even better timing actually, because Tyson is still in Ludmilla's bedroom. So it's a potential for a ISO there, and just need to look out for Tyson's body, because the 2 mates enter the room right when Tyson is jacked out of the room. It's a very funny mechanic.
Yeah, it's like they get psychic. They know when Tyson's not there in the room anymore. But Gunther gets the Steven key. Oh, Enforcer, he's sneaky guy. You don't usually you're not aware of him being an enforcer, because usually you come in to that room as a villa staff. And that might have been a slip up there. That puts Gunther. I was just mentioning how Gunther got the Steven kill literally when Crewdy got it too, around 3:25 mark for the in-game time. So doing the same thing now, heading to the villa, the hardest part of this spin. Now this is his map to lose. It is, I think it's kind of safe to say it. Unless he restarts, then it's, depending on where Crewdy is, lead back to him.
It's not a spin which you could do 4 minutes quicker without major crazy optimizations, and it might be the type what Crewdy is looking for by ISOing Tyson in the Ludmilla bedroom, but I guess that remains to be seen if it's a first try as a second attempt, but without that, it will be Gunther's to lose indeed, but he's also unsure of where to get Tyson, and I think the longer he waits, the more obvious cinema will become.
Yeah, let's just hope he actually gets there in time, which is like the 7-ish minutes. He is in the risky part of the map where there's some enforcers, and as we saw with Crewdy, there is an enforcer to the red guard in the projector. Again, blocked by another enforcer, literally sandwiched between two enforcers, but this one is a little easier to avoid. Tyson now going to the bedroom.
Gunther really feels the frustration of not having anything to open doors with. He wanted to get into the doctor's room as well, for perhaps an isolation, as Crewdy gets another restart as his seeker shot.
Prime noticed the shot.
And what is the plan here for Gunther? He picked up a key from the medical cabinet.
Yeah, that's... I think Gunther might just be a little bit lost in terms of what he wants to do next. Looks like he might be going for the tech.
Is that key the one that opens the...
Somebody help me.
No, it cannot
Yeah,
be
the cabinet that has the poison in it.
So it's only the poison in the medical cabinet. I was thinking it's maybe the USB for some reason, for some isolation in the secret room. But why would the key be
Right,
Tyson's bedroom?
yeah.
Just trying to figure out what else.
That's a staff locker. What's the tech crew? He's playing it safe. He's gonna bring him inside. I don't know how quote unquote safe that is, because there's more. Or is he trying to get the wall hack on purpose?
So he's
bring
really close
Tyson
to the
down.
wall hack, and he's aware of the wall hack, but I think he doesn't want to do that. He's waiting for Tyson to sit down, and I think that's a very nice, safe approach in second cycle.
Bumping again. That's giving me anxiety seeing that bump.
Oh yeah.
Waiting
Should
for
be.
him to turn away. He's got a longer dialogue. It's unfortunate.
Two are fine, and oh, Chris is right. It's an untrespassing disguise. Neither are trespassing, so dragging the body wouldn't be any reason for Tyson to go down, but it is a run down to the server and lots of options from here still. And we are going through the cabinets.
Yeah, Gunther's already spent about over 2-ish minutes in just the villa part. He's... Oh, he looks like he might be doing the USB. He is in the room with the USB.
And this can still be the very unfortunate situation of Gunther looking at the gas suit instead of this tech.
Oh no, you have the one. Gunther. I hope he reads the name and realizes it. But when you're playing, you're just going through the motion. You don't look at names.
Oh, cabinet. But he doesn't have anything to open
No
with it still.
Assault rifles won't work on that either.
The
But
only
he
two
has
things. Yeah, amazing. But this lady should have it, just
Oh,
don't get
there's
GRP'd.
Yeah, there's the door. There's the key.
Still doesn't have it.
Wrong locker. Oh, you didn't.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Wrong locker.
The other one is the folding knife and the banana, so yeah.
Yeah. There's the USB. So he is going to go for the USB. Now, that's still one door, but I guess if you bring him down to the stairs, that's 2 doors.
Is there a cabinet in there?
No. No cabinets in that secret room.
That's so very unfortunate then.
Target to go.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I know. Oh, what the?
Amazing ragdoll, by the way.
Well done.
Yeah. I know it would be 2 doors if you bring him down the stairs, but I have no idea what the bottom of the stair situation looks like.
Yeah. Oh, Gunther gets stopped by the 17th door in this villa. That's an enforcer.
Yeah,
Can't
and
get through
unfortunately, he was close to Ludmilla, but he did not pick up her keys. That would have helped here to open that door. Just gonna have to wait now. Again, he's still ahead, but in terms of strategy, maybe by a minute and a half.
Oh, this Woosh just never wants to go away. But now he doesn't. Needs to talk to Tyson, but I
Tyson's
think
out though. Oh, where is he going? I should be able to get in here though.
I'm worried when are you trespassing and with what this guy.
I am
think-
too. I just said that, but I'm not 100% sure if he's just gonna get called out for that.
Yeah, I think this is
He's
the
gonna
good
play
play.
it safe, looks like.
Yeah, bodyguard should be good, but regular Villa Guard. It's every guys.
The guy with the Tyson with the hand in his head, so is Gunther.
Oh, it's absolutely frustrating. And once again, I think that's not a spin which they wanted to see. You get practice
Yeah,
for Haven. and then you
anything
get
Tyson
Loud.
loud. This is what I mentioned for like a rookie perspective. It's just too much to handle. I'm putting myself in there, obviously, but Gunther has not played like a rookie in any of these maps. There it is. Finally, he comes out 10.5 minutes. He gave you the thing.
Yeah, it should have worked. It did work, but it's a Vision story misbehaving. It's, I think, the worst possible thing because that's usually your last resort. But now he's walking. And so eventually the bodyguard will be dismissed. Gunther really wants to speed this one up. And then it's a free shot on Tyson, but it's a loud shot, obviously. So
Yeah, I'm very very curious as to what the plan is here. Obviously, bodyguard will be dismissed, and yeah, I'm not 100% sure like the bottom of the stairs situation here. Oh, he's God, he just bumped him. Question mark. Gunther wants to speed this up, but he just 11.5 minutes in, 16 and a half into the spin.
and the amazing thing is Crewdy is going to do the exact same thing. Same room.
Yeah, but he's 6 minutes faster.
Yeah, or is this going to be
Oh wait.
last minute change to server?
Huh.
'Cause he did get rid of the guard and then didn't pick up the USB.
Looks like he is going for a server, but it is a loud kill.
Just needed trespassing disguise for this, I
There
think.
goes the guard finally after what feels like an eternity at this point.
Absolutely.
Alright, so he's got isolated. Now, I want to say this part of the stairs might be good. There's the door that's way far away, and there's anyone nowhere near the door in terms of how sound travels, I want to say, but you know, what do I know? I'm not an Haven expert.
How safe do you play this for your tournament life? I think you are dragging it all the way to the cabinet.
Absolutely, yeah. Or Gunther, if Gunther knows the sound range for this.
If he's absolutely sure, then yeah, it speeds it up. But it doesn't seem
Looks
like
like he's
an
gonna go
awful
for
long
it.
drag. So
Absolutely, just and the exit's right there too, so all he has to do is get out of that loud range and he should be safe. This is kind of looking good for him as Crewdy struggled to bump the tech guy, and that might turn into too many bumps. No, he got him to see the coin. There's the kill.
floor
That's
hack.
actually not heard by anybody.
Amazing. Yeah, floor hack and gunshot.
So I
would
think
have
the
been
stairs
two.
might have been safe up there, but either way, Gunther pulls Haven out of his hat and takes it. Should be able to.
Keeps his head cool, just like Crewdy in Santa
Wow.
Fortuna, and gets his one long run to the finish and ties the score. We are going to map number 5.
Wow.
Server integrity compromised. Attention required.
Gunther is the king of the big maps. He's he's taken Mumbai. He's put up a good fight in Santa Fortuna, and now he's taken Haven. After he got going very cleanly, and like you said in the beginning of the spin, the composure.
Look
Like
at how much
he
it
was
means to
frustrated. Absolutely.
The two maps that I feel like I should be fine on. I have Hokkaido, and then we go Mumbai and Haven.
Incredible to see.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wow.
Fifth map, baby. Hokkaido.
Fifth map indeed.
Like
kind of a short one after this crazy madness.
Marathon
It
of
will be a
long maps.
sprint.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, but as you said, it's Whittleton Creek was the appetizer. Hokkaido will be the dessert. But it will definitely not be sweet for one of the players because a win here is gonna mean the person gets 3. But if it's a tie somehow, let's get a ninja falling object for Soders, so it's a tie.
And we can experience it together. Hostile falling object.
For Soders, I would like to see it.
For Soders, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost the plot after this great 1.5 hours. I think they
I know.
they are. It is so tense. Absolutely.
But I did like that isolation to get a trespassing set. It takes a long time. It takes a very, very, very long time.
But
Yeah, this has been an incredible match.
Yeah, and so nice to see. It's very, in all likelihood, a 3-2 win for someone, but who will keep his head cool? I can't see this one being a tie. Of course, there is the chance for that odd something. I'm not sure what would be.
Right, yeah. It's really hard to convince, especially someone like you who is the highest level of roulette player, that Hokkaido will end in a tie. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we won't see Berlin, but after the marathon, this will be a good way to end. Again, you've had your chance for composures, now this one will be for the ultimate test, whoever keeps it cool.
Yeah, the last 90 minutes all comes down to this, and might be over in 5 minutes, might be a longer one. We've seen Whittleton Creek taking a few restarts on both sides, but probably first try wins this, and yeah, just really
that's what I'm
to
thinking too.
Who keeps his head cooler? So obviously no Hokkaido results from Gunther. Only he knows, that's the funny part, only he knows how good he is at this map.
Yeah.
And
let's see if you can find something.
Yeah, Crewdy has a World Championship
nothing?
loss against Red Sox, David Red Sox.
Oh, okay.
And the Hokkaido win, because it should be
I did.
50%.
Right, it is indeed 2-1, 2 played, 1 win. So yeah, Crewdy has, but it is towards the bottom of his list. That's why it wasn't here for me at the beginning. I had it set to 10, so it's not in his top 10 maps. That's for sure.
A solid 50%, but only 2 played, so it's not one of his most experienced maps. He never picked Hokkaido, sorry, either, so just happened to play on those. And then of course, well, both of them had a couple of days to check some spins out here. Probably creating a different mechanic than being a regular RNG map with no practice around it. This is just so hard to predict, and both of them would deserve to get through so much.
Yeah, it really is. What a coin toss map to get. And again, Gunther himself is a coin toss since we haven't seen him play tournaments, but I think the Haven right there showed that he is more than tournament ready for any type of tournaments, because the amount of composure there, waiting for 6 minutes, and when Tyson wasn't getting in there fast enough, when the bodyguard stood outside, and then dragging the body to the closet.
I'm thinking that you can learn to be quicker, and sometimes it will be the difference to finish 5 minute spin in 4 minutes or something. But Gunther showed in 2 maps now to keep those green guns until the last second with some good improv along the way. That is just so important for the roulette career, and he's a very promising rookie, and I'm no doubt he will enter more tournaments in the future.
Yeah, this if it were me, this would be a huge confidence booster for his performance so far. If he wins, it will be even more.
Yeah, if he wins this one, he's guaranteed to play twice more this week, and then... But regardless, he's a bright future ahead of him. But in terms of Crewdy, I think he also really wants to win this one, and I'm really curious to see who takes this Hokkaido spin. Soders throw the heart into the trash can as the yoga instructor, and Yuki Yamazaki katana as resort staff.
Oh,
Well, it's not quick because of the katana, but Gunther's in so quickly with the suit start. No items
once
needed.
again, yeah, it's the suit starts. The suit only man with the suit starts, and he's going straight for Yuki.
It's probably the safest option to just get her down near the gondola and finish the spin with a throw, with a katana throw. He has to get this right, and I think it's a bit quick in terms of quadruple ISO, but he gets 3 guards down, and oh, that's compromised and might turn red. Well, orange. Please check on
Yeah,
instinct.
the technical... only one unconscious witness, so that should be Yuki, because if it was the guard, it would have been 2.
That's
Also
true.
very aware not to take the bodyguard disguise, which would be very useful for him to go into Yuki's suit and get that katana out. But looks like he's gonna go for the yogi. Doesn't have anything to go in there though.
Oh, no
Crewdy's
key
starting
cards.
in the mall.
No keycards whatsoever will be a tough pill to swallow, because you then need the disguises to get through the identification areas. So it is Crewdy who will get the yoga instructor faster. Ooh, will this be seen by a head turn? I think he's smart to wait this out. Oh
Because
boy.
both of his disguises are here. Oh, he bumps both of them too. Hello and hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that feels a bit close. He's going for the right. That's really good decision making there from Crewdy.
So close. Because if that door opens, it might get a bit tougher. So it is now Gunther getting to the morgue, and most likely picking up a key card, because otherwise this will be awfully difficult. There we go.
Yes. So he does have that. Now he has to go get the yoga instructor. And clear out the room so he can do the act of throwing the heart into the trash can. No falling object for Soders, but fall kill for his heart.
Good enough. An object will be fallen. But... oh wow, for Crewdy.
Oh,
How did the enforcer not react to that? I was thinking that it's
he doesn't
an
care.
immediate rip. Wow.
he's one of those guys. He just really doesn't care. He's gonna just use a trank to get through.
And yeah, that's all you need from this suit. It might delay Yuki by a tiny bit, but I think now it's just a setup until Sona.
Gunther, wow, with that door open, that was so risky.
Who doesn't
Oh, it looks like
really
it-
drag the body either. That is risky once again.
So Crewdy now has the katana, and he has his both of his disguises too. Trying to find a way to keep the door open with the hammer. There's finally gets one placed.
What a puzzle this is turning out to be without key hackers.
Yeah, if you go through one door without paying attention, that could be the a turning point.
Yeah, might just lock yourself in or out something. Crewdy gets ready for the sauna isolation. I think 3:25 is perfectly fine to trigger it, and the NPCs in here will leave in time. So now Crewdy gets to run for a resort staff, which I think is close enough.
Yeah, there's one right outside the room. It looks like he's gonna go for the one he knocked out.
And it is mid 4 minute when Yuki is in action, so definitely on time. And just need to be careful of not picking up the katana until it's needed. I think that's probably the last needed part. Uses a melee item to keep this door open.
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer.
Yeah, he wants...
Current operative for
Oh, he's distracting Yuki into the room. That's...
And Yuki reacts.
gonna be-
The bodyguard to the question mark, but luckily it doesn't go for it, so Crewdy will have this kill and will hide the body in time. And it's only the trash can remaining, which is what Gunther's working on at the moment, who has Yuki down already at the moment.
But he doesn't have the katana, so he has to go down there, grab the bodyguard, go back up, all while having the resort staff taken down to the gondola.
Yeah, what takes longer? What is Crewdy's approach to the heart that decides this whole match? Someone's picking up the briefcase on Gunther's side. That shouldn't be a problem in terms of bodies being found. But this room is now unapproachable for Gunther. Or is it his lucky day because the guard is away? This has to be a corner subview. With just one guard in here. What an
What are
improv
the
by
chances?
Gunther.
Yeah, the one that
is the right side.
turns away from him still has a chance. Now Crewdy has to get into the room with the heart. Looks like he's gonna use a morgue doctor.
Crewdy is taking long. Gunther has less of the spin remaining this way. Just getting the katana and
Yes,
the disguise.
Oh man, and there's a disguise here too. There's the one that Crewdy used earlier. How's he gonna get this disguise out of here?
I would probably just...
Oh, this is kind of an
not-
awkward position.
I would probably get the katana first and worry about this later if they are this awkward. And I'm bumping into the lady.
Oh no,
This is
bumping.
so close, wow.
He's not sure whether she's gonna turn. Now he bumps question marks the disguise he needs. This is
And now Gunther is going
Seconds.
for the katana. We'll get back to this later. Crewdy has the wrench to make this place colder so that the two guards leave to the incinerator. And eventually I think Crewdy will have this second kill down in just a moment, although that other guard is not moving. Now he is.
he's taking a little longer.
Oh, Crewdy!
Oh, door just
door is
closes
closed.
on him. Oh my god. He bumps into the door, but it doesn't stay open for him. He's gonna have to use the prop. Gunther,
This is changing
meanwhile,
by the second.
but Gunther, I think, might have made a crucial decision to come through the kitchen, which might cost him the whole map and match. He's looking for a resort staff, which there's one here, but there's a free one.
He's going for the free one, yeah. But I think it's... Oh my god, what is going to take longer? Because Gunther is right at the exit after the kill is done. Crewdy gets the second kill and goes to the motorcycle, snowmobile, 15 seconds until exit. And I think for Gunther it is just a bit longer. This will be the first photo finish of the tournament. But who will take it? I think Crewdy, but we'll see the confirmation very soon.
Oh no, Crewdy, Crewdy!
What is going on?
In front of an enforcer, right
Last
at the end!
enforcer of the match,
What
and Crewdy
is the
runs into
timing?
it.
Gunther is running to the exit. He has the katana. He has the disguise. All he has to do is throw it at the right head. He's back to green guns. Gunther is in the semifinals.
Oh my goodness, what a
Oh
finish
my
to
god,
what a
my heart's
match.
pounding. What was that?
Oh, heartbreak for Crewdy, and what a match for both of them, and Gunther is
What?
through. It's the official confirmation.
Oh my. That would have been a photo finish for sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It would have been a 1-4 Crewdy, but man, yeah, it's just those two guards. One of them is an enforcer to a good number of staff members.
Oh my god, I can't
Th-
stop
that
it.
last
That's
map,
not fake.
last enforcer making the difference.
That's just legit.
How do this match happen? Oh my god.
Gunther, he's once again just even if he's routing it a little bit longer, but he's just keeping on. It just worked out for him again. 2 maps in a row, he was behind significantly, but oh my.
And the back and forth through the whole match, with Gunther taking the lead, then Crewdy taking 2 in a row and being ahead in Haven until that enforcer in the Villa Cinema. Gunther taking Haven, tying it up, and then just taking the map in the very last second with the very last enforcer.
With the way things went for Crewdy, had Gunther gone for that resort staff inside the room where the yoga man is, that would have been even faster, but it's the sequence of events. He decided to go all the way to the Frida skies, and Crewdy is about to finish in 3 seconds.
And
It's
if Crewdy doesn't bump into the door, and if to lock himself out, if he doesn't have
Yeah.
a quick way to pry open the door again, he might be out sooner or later, but without that enforcer in the way, it's just a perfect storm for Gunther to take this last map and the match with it.
wow. Well, we have a quote rookie into the semifinals. So
Yeah, one made it through for now. Let's see what this does to the brackets. Wow. The second quarterfinal, which was the third chronologically, ends with a 3-2 win for Gunther, and he is through, and he's waiting for Barbecue versus GKPunk tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Now it's less than a day. We've cast it for so long. It went under the 24-hour mark. And there is the possibility of 2 rookies meeting if Punk wins tomorrow. Yeah, well,
yeah, that's a big
What are
if.
what are you hoping for? I think maybe a less exciting match. Either way, scores.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I can, as a in terms of rookie performance, I don't think I can top the Gunther performance. I just hope I don't look like I don't know how to play the game. That's my goal.
Feel that that's how Gunther wanted to perform today, and he just impressed all of us so much. So really looking forward to tomorrow, which will be the last quarterfinal, and after that it is Friday when the semifinals begin, and some random person will play the buff guy for the first spot in the final. It is the other half of the bracket, so not immediately relevant in terms of this match or the tomorrow's match. But yeah, 3 down, 4 to go, halfway through the Providence Invitational, and might just be one of the craziest matches I watched.
Yeah, it's one of the craziest matches I have watched. It's the craziest finish. That was like I think I remember RR2 console where like there was 9 seconds left at the loud shotgun kill and in Santa Fortuna, David Strong exits. That type of like it's just like that's the end. Crewdy is out.
It's incredible, and it's so many ways this could have gone to one way or the other, and yeah, incredible result. And obviously thank you to Crewdy for playing this, and definitely did well this tournament, and will play many more, that's for sure as well. But Gunther, 2 more to play this week, and at least 1 rookie to play over the weekend for the final. What is going... So how should I sum this one up? Should be this command. Yeah, so this was another match of the Providence Invitational, the launch event of Providence which is dedicated to tournament events and community events and these nice matches, and well, exactly what we were hoping for and maybe a bit more, because this has been incredible. And thank you so much, Punk, for joining me for this.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to join. I'm at a loss of words. That was a really awesome match. I'm happy to be a part of it.
I'm so glad that you were part of it as well, and thank you to the players as well, Crewdy and Gunther. GG's to both, and good luck, Gunther, in the second half of the week, and good luck to you, Punk, against Barbecue tomorrow.
Thank you.
So that will be the next match tomorrow at 9:30 Central European Time, casted over at Currymaker's channel. So until then, thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.